Enough of that. More of this. The suffering shall continue in God of War. We have had no update today. Imex, well, you can do that for me with an exclamation mark. Boy.
Boy.
There you freaking go. Where are we at? No update. The amount of jank persists. There is a sacred monument to Dionysus. Anything that shines, anything the light touches, means we still got to do it. So we have sacred olive tree, sacred monument, sacred olive tree. So not many more. To be fair. Did we do the Demeter one? There was one that was like, oh, hello. Also, what is going on here? There looks like there's two... So it is a Metroidvania, and you do get additional abilities which will unlock new areas. And that's my favorite part about this game, gameplay-wise. I mean, outside the gameplay, love the art, love the music. But, like, gameplay-wise, I don't like the fighting. The fighting in this is shit. It just is. They haven't done it well. It feels terrible. It's really it's janky, it's glitched, it's so bad. And obviously, that's why this game sucks. Because that's mostly the biggest part of the gameplay. But we do have some solace in the fact that I actually do like the exploration part of this game. The culprit! Thank you, Nilk. So I am going to go over here and explore what it is that... If we can go through this way. She's now sitting on the keypad because she can. Attention will be paid. You better believe it. So it's been a hot minute since we've been this direction. So, number one, look at this. This is Exhibit A in shit gameplay. If I try and jump up an edge, these guys are just constantly trying to attack me. So then I get pushed off the edge. Now that was a leech at the top there, so it didn't fully push me off, but most of the time, if an enemy is on a ledge, you can't even climb up against that ledge. Which feels really fucking key to get that aspect of a platformer right. Because you're going to be fighting across multiple different, guess what, platforms. Gonna go to the audio. Get a little bit more music going on. What is it about this area that we haven't... Well, now I've dropped down. All hail the floofy centers of the universe. Well, we ain't going through there. That was me taking a picture that I did not want to take. Oh my god, there's just a walkway here. It looks like it's a brick wall. Huh, I could have done this at any point. Exhibit B with the fighting. If I get pushed against the wall, there is an easy chance, and it's probably not going to happen right now, that we just get stun locked against the wall. Not only that, every time we attack, we move forwards just a little bit. And when we move forward against an enemy that is pushed against the wall, it means that when we touch that enemy with our body, we take damage, regardless of whether they're attacking us or not. So another part of platform fighting that it just seems to have been neglected. Not gravy. Not gravy. If I roll through a wall, it does reset health as well. Which, honestly, that's not the biggest issue with this game. I've gotten better at the combat, and I mean, we've turned the combat system down. Like the damage, the difficulty, we've turned down because it wasn't fun. It was just prolonging the suffering, you know. He's gonna have pink feet when he leaves here. Yeah, he's just crushing the grapes, ready for the harvest. What do we have? Fraz, one of my top 5 retro games of all time. If you have favorites, because I know they're all your children. You should love them equally. Yeah, but I always play favorites. This game is not the bee's knees, no. No bees or their knees were involved in the making of this game. Favorite retro games of all time. Monkey Island 2, LeChuck's Revenge, is the best game of all time. Past, present, and future. It can't get better. So, number 1 on the list. Then, ones that come to mind. I haven't gone back to it in a long time. So I don't know if it still holds up. But Banjo-Kazooie was a big influence on me when I was younger. And we are going to go and do a Banjo-Kazooie full franchise playthrough now that we have all of the options, but that does mean that we're going to, like most games, we do play the good, the bad, and the glitchy, which means that we're probably going to be playing that weird Xbox one that I've heard about, which is an absolute nightmare. What the fuck is with this bit? Psychonauts. Bloody fantastic game. Really heartfelt. Really well done. Unsealing mist. But where do we go with the mist? Now, I wouldn't say that the original God of War was one of my favorite games of all time, so no on that one. They did, Annie, and 2 is a really strong addition to the series. I currently call that another perfect franchise, although I have not played one part of the series, which is the VR game. They did bring out a VR game. So I don't know if that's any good, because I don't have a VR setup. One day I would love to have a VR setup. In fact, I am hoping beyond hope that we do in fact have a VR setup at some point, because I really want to do a series that meant a lot to me when I was younger, but I have not revisited it in years. Oh, also I've just found out where the unsealing mist has to go. Up here. Can I just jump that? Yeah. 4, 3, 2, Garth. Half-Life. I'm gonna assume that it still holds up today, but I don't know. Big box. Because I haven't gone back to it for a long time. Like in terms of that style of what would you call it? Open world storytelling, where it's not done through cutscenes. It is literally you walking around the universe, walking around the game, finding out the story based off of interactions. It's not just like laid out for you in nice bite-sized cutscenes. But yeah, I have not been back to it because I don't have a VR setup, and we do full franchise playthroughs, and if we're gonna do it, we're gonna be doing Half-Life Alyx. Which I've never played. What in the shit? Okay, apparently there's a fight here that I never found. They did a remaster, if you remember. Are we talking just Half-Life or the other versions? Red and Blue. Oh, Blue Shift. I mean, if we're talking single games, then just Half-Life. But, like, I don't know about that full franchise, because... I mean, Half-Life 2, incredible. Weirdly enough, I think... I definitely know for some of my friends, like, Half-Life was a big game changer. For me, Half-Life 2 was a bit more of a game changer than the first one. Just completed the 699th ice. Fuck ice. Streak of Duolingo Spanish course. Does anything truly stick? Ha! No! No! Gotcha. Yeah, Half-Life is boss. You were in a shared house when you first played it, and everyone crowded around the PC and were like, ooh, at the intro. The wonder of being able to move around in the intro. Yeah. There's a ladder here. So, hooray. Yeah, absolutely incredible. I don't know if it still makes the top 5 because, like I say, I haven't played it for so long. But I wouldn't be surprised if one of my top 5 was Half-Life. Raffle 1, hashtag no! You fat-fingered it, Nuke! Now you've got to talk! I'm sorry. Hi! You need to tell me how you are now. How goes? Still ill! How long has it been? How's me? I'm alright, man. I'm alright. Like, wait until after Thursday and then ask me again, and I will either be fine or I will be in a general panic. Panic. Open brackets. General. Closed brackets. A week nearly. Plane travel be that way. Oh yeah, flying across the sky in a tube filled with other people and their germs. I get it. What else? Pirate's Gold was one of my go-tos when I was younger. It hasn't aged as well. Like, I genuinely think that Pirates Live the Life is a better version of it. The one that came out in 2004, I think. Weirdly enough, we do need to go back to Pirates as a series because it's one of the games that we have not got in the archives. I have played the full playthrough of. But I don't actually... Why doesn't this dude have a fucking health bar? Glitches. Many, many, many glitches. Livestream fart watch streak! Thank you, Nuke. What else? Trying to think of all of the ones that, like... rocked my fucking world when I was growing up. I was going to say World of Warcraft. I don't even know. How old is World of Warcraft now? But that's a whole different experience. To be fair, that was mostly about, you know, the social experience. Oh, first one, always, Connor. Monkey Island will always, forever, and always be number one on the list. Monkey Island 2, LeChuck's Revenge. There is something I can drop down into here? Ah. Yeah, it's weird. Monkey Island has defined just so much of my life. A surprising amount of my life. I can, like, trace back a lot of what I like now as an adult back to fucking Monkey Island. It's weird. Feels a bit crap to be like, oh my god, I'm not a three-dimensional person. I hit one game and then have made my entire personality that game. Yeah, rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle. I mean, you got a devil chicken, what more do you want? Da-da-da-da.
¡Madre de Dios! ¡Es el Puyo Diablo!
Precisely. Let's bring some Sky Pain. Salmon Max was great, yes. Day of the Tentacle. I will always remember, because I didn't know the phrase, to get ahead in life you've got to push some old ladies down the stairs. So in Day of the Tentacle, that bit really confused me. Nice. Artemis Olive. If you wait long enough, old ladies usually throw themselves down the stairs at some point. Your first real encounter with Sam & Max was this Telltale series. I don't think I owned Sam & Max when I was younger, but I definitely played the demo a lot. I mean, growing up poor will sort of do that. You tend to have played a lot of demos. Where do I want to go? Oh, I have now, in fact, upgraded my my Artemis sword. So I want to see if we can break through walls now. Do I have a list of all the franchises you've already played through? Indeed. If you type exclamation mark 100%, you'll get a link to that bad boy. I mean, I'm assuming this is how it's going to work. There she blows. This guy still just crops up every time we come through this room. Give me your blobs. Lush. I can tell you some of them, the ones that were slightly more disappointing. Again, because I played demos when I was younger and was like really excited about them, and then didn't get to play them until I have this stream. Ah, that looked like that was going to be a smashy. Messiah. I remember being so excited by Messiah. I think I remember the PC Gamer. PC Gamer? No. There was PC Gamer, and then there was PC UK? Lost Girl, ahoy hoy! How you doing? Thank you for the messages, by the way. I will reply. I'm so sorry that my brain is just like... I was talking about it earlier on today. When I stop the stream at the minute, I am just going into obliterate mode. But luckily, obliterate mode at the minute, and I've done a lot of work on this, involves no alcohol. Or at least not excessive amounts of alcohol. But it does involve Bollocks Pit. Interesting. What do you find so interesting? Oh, shit! It is not because it is the perfect game, but I'll tell you what, I will hold this up as one of my favorite games of my youth. Black and White. So there are a very fuck off, Vitrix. There are few games that I would be genuinely like giddy with the thought of them getting a remake. And Black and White is one of them. Well, I mean, now that we're doing the Unreal Engine 5 streams, I guess I'll just make my own God game. You know, it's been a while since God games have had their time in the sun. You know, I think it's time for a new wave of God games. Oh, well, that fucked. There we go. Black and White, the first one, of course, yeah. Oh, the second one's just... It's very good. Both of them are very good, but, like... Obviously, the first one holds a special place. It isn't a remake, but I believe they did make a game in a similar setting. Well, who is they in this case? Because I don't think it's Peter Molyneux. PD. You never finished Black and White? Well, that's because it's incredibly difficult to finish Black and White because of all the fucking glitches. You have to... It's one of those games where you have to, like, overcome the issues with the fact that it's broken. It is broken. Pepper. Right, here it is, a door. This is the last thing. We are a demigod, and we haven't been able to break through a door propped up against a couple of rocks. Should play an Unreal 5 game to research into the engine. How about Metal Gear Solid Delta? Look, Hafu was already making me go back to a Metal Gear game, alright? And I literally broke my motherboard rather than playing it this week. By the way, that's not true. It's not true at all. Right, can we smash this fucking door in? Right, okay. Nope. Nope. I don't get it! I don't get it. The door wins again. Like, technically that's the same color as the branch. Maybe it's the branch I should be using, but it feels like it was the... No, wait, no. Did I get all this mixed up? Maybe it was the branch I was supposed to use. Can I jump through it? Possibly. A door dash, per se. Door foiled fool. Now that's a good one, Cinder. This is bullshit. Haha. Devil May Cry series is 18 years old. Oh god, which Devil May Cry do they have? Well, I still do have. I think it was when I had my PlayStation. I want to say 3. All right. Fucking hell. Okay, so it is the branch, not the sword. I think that's the last thing we needed. Square instead of R2. I think we need also R1, though. You got to do, I think, L2, R1, and square. Yeah. Oh, we got this notion that we quite like to sail the ocean, so we're building a big boat to leave here for good. We're not keen on sinking, so we're all sitting here a-thinking, 'cause we built it too big and we've run out of wood. Oh, idly, we simply can't sail till we get some more wood. Oh, we're not keen on sinking, so we're all sitting here a-thinking, 'cause we simply can't leave till we get some more wood. I love it. I got some wood for you, Cinder. It's right here. Such a nice song. Lost Girl, I saw your other message as well. Thank you. Chat message instead of the other message. You know what I mean. But yeah, that bad boy, that little ditty, and I think it is a ditty, technical term, is from Black and White. Shit, wait, can we get through here now? Honestly, I'm unsure. That's those weird fruits that we haven't picked. They don't know how to. Well, yeah, but it's... Here's the thing, Cinder, about that. They're all inside a wall. And I don't know if I've got the ability to like, throw something through the wall. I mean, it would be the Demeter thing. We'll give it a go. But yeah, the black and white game, fantastic. It unfortunately is still broken, even with fan patches. They haven't managed to, you know, fix all that needed fixing in order to make it a fully fledged game, which is why, for me personally, if they did a full-on remake of that game, I would. Oh, I'd spooge. I'd be a spoogey boy. The God Sim. Yeah, I mean, God Sims are a thing. There are more than one. Like, Black and White is not. I don't even think Black and White was the first one to do a God Sim, right? Arguably, Dungeon Keeper is like a God Sim in a way. But yeah, there are other ones out there. How old is that? Because this is the thing. I don't think I've seen a God Sim game recently. Is this one within the last few years? What are we talking? Populous, who indeed was. I've just said his fucking name. God's sake, man. What is wrong with my brain? Peter Molyneux, thank you. Yeah. Populous was also Peter Molyneux. Oh, that one's in early access. Wow, so someone is trying to make it a thing. It's happened again. Oh, the delights of this game will never cease. This is the second time that we have gone into this very scene, have been attacked by that, whatever it is, harpy, and then it gets stuck on the other side of the screen. And it's very hard to stand in one place and hit things in this game. So, is there an ability that we have to, like, send something through the wall? Because here's the thing. That doesn't go through the wall. So, like, unless we can throw it down? Don't get it. I don't get it. And the annoying thing is that in this game, well, I love a puzzle. I fucking love a puzzle. But when you're playing a game that is so consistently bad, you get to the point where you lose faith that it is a puzzle that is going to be fun to solve. You don't even know if it is a puzzle. It could just be something that's gone wrong with the game. But let's see. Don't get it. So it's agree, Annie? Yeah, right? So now I genuinely don't know if this is something that I can do because there's so many broken things. Fungus, you as well? Unless, am I supposed to, like, use this? Can we throw more than one? No. So it's not like I'm trying to... Surely the creator wouldn't make an impossible game. I don't think they would want to make an impossible game. I think you've got to really... You've got to be jaded with the gaming industry if you want... And I'm not saying that there isn't people out there that have that in their mind, but, you know, I feel like that's got to be the exception rather than the rule, right? But the game hasn't told me how to solve this. And I don't know if that's a failure of the game or a failure of me or... The mechanics, we do know the mechanics. Basically, the mechanics of this puzzle are we need to hit all 3 of these flowers with this, the bouncy thing. Hold on. All right, wait. There is a chance that... What if we throw it out, we jump up, and then we let it come back to us? I mean, I'm gonna say yay. It worked. But here's the thing, there's so many issues in this game. Kind of robbed me of the joy of solving that, you know? That didn't feel joyous, because I was like, is this just broken? I don't think it was. I feel like that is actually the way you're supposed to solve that. A sheaf of wheat. Suitable as an offering for the goddess of the hearth. Check out the big brains on Brad! Ah, shit, I just shot Marvin in the face. Okay, I'm gonna remove that bad boy. Thank you for the GGs, by the way.
We came, we saw, we kicked his ass.
Yeah, you're damn right. Sorry, I don't know why I'm making that noise. Forwards to victory. Here we go. Wait a minute. Here's another one of the dangling fruits. I want to take a picture. No, I don't. No, I've changed my... Hold on. I've changed the way that these are marked on the map, haven't I? The dangling fruits are purple treasures. Depends how tightly you've had them bound up, but you know. Do we have anything purple skills-wise? I mean, Cinder, now you're thinking. Val, welcome to the last 9 years of this series of me streaming. Everything else we have been able to hit, and this we can't. But we have a sword. Doesn't seem to let us hit it. I mean, this is purple, but again, we can't seem to hit it. There is only one series, Val, that I have thrown the towel in. There's only one. And one day I will go back to it. Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow. Maybe not ever, but I will go back to it. If your danglies are purple for more than 4 hours, you might want to consult a physician. Alien? I was forced to complete Alien Isolation. Forced! It was awesome. Great. I lost sleep. I was paid handsomely because that's the only way I'm playing that fucking game. Amnesia was great too. Less said about mortuary assistant, the better. You take on all the franchises except for Metal Gear. You keep that name out of your mouth. Oh, I can just get up here. How far are you through this game, you think? I'd hope over halfway. I think so. Now, I could be Ow. I could be progressing the story right now. But I'm exploring. The reason I'm exploring is because I actually quite like the exploration part of this game. And I'm sort of clinging on to that part. Like, it does feel quite good. Shut your gob, Brimness boy! Alright, Billy bro. You were bought out. We paid good channel points for that playthrough. I mean, actual physical money was past hands. You're at least over 2% through this game, but less than 100% you'd wager, honey. Do you work in statistics? Because I think that's accurate. Yeah, I would reckon, story-wise, we gotta be getting there, right? I reckon we've got like maybe another 10 hours of story in this. Well, 10 hours of gameplay in this. Which is unfortunately a lot of time. Stab this guy a few times. My assumption is that we can fully max out all of our skills in one playthrough. And we've still got quite a few left. Like, does anybody have this game on how long to beat? Well, I mean, everybody has access to seeing this game on how long to beat, unless you've been banned from howlongtobeat.com. I haven't looked myself. You do not, if you know 3 things in life, for certain, it's that you're dumb and you're pretty. Hell yeah. Fight time? Ah! Hi, buddy. Look at those back muscles, man. When do you go to the gym? You need to talk to me through your back workout, because I gotta really strengthen mine. You know, streaming's doing a number on it. Oh, another one's back. Also, turns out that I'd also like the ability to, like, translocate randomly. Which seems like you have the ability to, so. Okay, then I'm putting it out there. That fully lines up with the general rule. On how long to beat, you basically double the amount of time on how long to beat, and that is how long it'll take to actually stream it. Because guess what? You stop and you talk bollocks. Well, I certainly did. Oh, well, I'm really glad that I did that skill. Love it. Wow, it's pretty. It is. Because this game is pretty. It's a pretty game. So yeah, how long to beat says this is 21-hour game. And we're currently at about 30 hours. Medication time. Go on, Cinder. So about 3/4, somewhere between a half and 3/4 of this game. Why not call it 2/3? The reason I'm squinting at that tiny picture is because this is also glitched. So if I expand this, oh, it's a different picture. This is a picture that I have taken, but it's not that picture. You're seeing answers that say like 10 to 12 for main story, 20 for full completion. If it's taken 20 for full completion, I'd call it a good session. Well, I mean, we're 30 hours in. And again, like I say, it's streaming, and it always takes longer to stream things than it does to play them casually. I'm assuming we can unlock all of the abilities by the end of the game. I would say that would be a normal thing to do. So what I totally agree with you, Val. Like, I also would say this game would have done better if it was 10 hours. If this fucking map, if this was half the size and they had more time to spend on fighting, this could potentially be a short but very good game. It's not, though. It's a long and terrible game. You know? I always say it's better for something to last very short amounts of time and be really good than to last ages and be, you know, mediocre. That's what I say every single weekend. Every single weekend, I wish. Right, down we go. Oh, so like sex, that was the implication there. Thank you, Connor, for explaining that gag. Appreciate it. Thanks for translating, for those that don't understand subtext. There's just 3 ways that love can go, and that's good, bad, or mediocre. Mediocre. Sorry, mediocre. Sexual intercourse? Good Lord. Has anyone heard of such a thing? Quick! Someone call the Metropolitan Police. Wait a minute. I know how to do this. The button presses are confusing. R1 and X? Nope. Because it's the shoes. R1, no. No. R1, L1? No. Is it R1 and X, but I've got to be holding sideways? Nope. 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 Triangle? Nope. R1 and triangle, but not moving? Nope. Nope, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Do I have to be running full... hold on. Do I need to be running full speed? Yes, I need to be running full speed. That's the one. Parry, thrust! And none of those were helping. There are just 3 ways that love can go, unless you're adventurous, then it depends on where it pulls. Into the gutters. Yeah, we get to do the most useless fight of the game.
The mighty Hydra strikes again.
Fine, it's not a Hydra.
Hooray! All of the snake heads have disappeared. Just like last weekend. You see, Connor, what I'm implying there is there was a lot of penises involved in last weekend, and they were all used in some sort of sexual manner where they went inside of someone else. Just to clarify. We good? Cool.
If you're so sure it's not a Hydra, then what? Some kind of
every crevice.
Or Scylla?
If it was Scylla, we'd see dog heads too. If it was Typhon, it would be 100 times larger.
Skilla
And we'd be dead.
and the sirens.
Hey, do you have any guesses?
Not yet.
Like
There
like
is a strange
sex.
smell to its blood. A sweetness. If I could just place it.
Your blood tastes sweet.
I can't handle your technical speak. Just give me it straight.
That's what she said. You got there, Puddin'. I can now remove this. Oh, no, not that one. Okie bloody cokey. Man, I cannot wait until I'm a master game creator, you know? Hold the phone. I need to turn back on the accessibility option, don't I? I've got one game up in here
Sometimes may be good, sometimes may be shit.
that might be good, but it might also be shit. Thank you, Pylosen. Oh, it will blow your fucking tiny mind. It will take over the internet. Everybody will want a slice. You'll laugh. You'll feel. You'll cry. Because it's so shit. Where are we? Accessibility. What's your first game going to be? Is it about bears? If not, can it be about bears? It's obviously going to be about pirates. Although the one that I got rattling around in my brain, right? The latest idea, that does not involve pirates. And that one involves dogs. And it was inspired by the other night. I was roughhousing with River. I had a great idea. Pirate bears? Do you want to know a really sad fact about bears? This is another thing that I learned today. I don't know whether I want to share it because it's really upsetting. Kind of, it's one of those, God damn it, humans. No, he'll cry, but also tell us. The fucking US Air Force tested their ejector seats on bears first. They just fucking launched bears in ejector seats. Right? Fucking hell. God damn it. Tell me when and where. I mean, this was quite a while back, so you might have to finalise that time machine that you've been working on. Berets! Berets. Green berets. No, that's different. Menu holds. Repeat press button hold. That's what I want. You'll do it. You got gumption and the bears need you. Oh my god, it appears some sort of time-traveling bear justice warrior is approaching. That's kind of horrific, but also sounds sort of impressive. You not only need to get hold of the bear, but you stuff it into an ejector seat and then teach it to fly. Teach it to fly so badly that it needs to eject. And you know, you've got to be good at something before you can make it look bad, you know? So true story, Lost Girl. Oh, I'm going in the right direction. Nice. Humans have been dicks to animals forever. I don't know why I learned so many bad bear facts today. Because I learned another one. which is both upsetting for women and bears. Turns out that in the days of ye olde circus, the pig-faced women that would be like the sideshow would be shaved bears. And in order to shave the bear, they would get the bear very drunk. Which does beg the question, whose job was it to get the bear drunk, and then whose job was it to get the bear shaved? Oh no, the guff is moving. Wait, there's no music for this fight. Miss Piggy is fuzzy? Could be related. Possibly. Shit, I still need to see the UK SNL. I doubt it's going to be perfect. In fact, it's probably going to be real fucking rough around the edges, but I like the idea of a UK SNL, I'm not gonna lie. I was talking about this the other day. I have an issue with satire in the UK, which is generally that it's a bit of an exclusive club. It's a bit elitist. Tends to be that panel shows, stuff like that in the UK, if you want to understand the political satire, you it's expected that you've done the fucking homework. And I get it, right? Shit's important. Politics is important. You should do the homework. But sometimes it's nice to just have it in digestible comedy bites. In a Chinese zoo, they shaved a Tibetan Mastiff to try and pass it off as a lion. Back in the day, and I can't tell you exactly when, but there was a habit, and this is the most vague fact that I will be able to give you, so take it with a pinch of salt. But back in the day, and I don't know where, and I don't know when, it was common practice to get ferrets, young ferrets, pump them full of steroids, and then sell them as, what's the word? Designer dogs. Bullshit button, you're pushing it? Well, go do your own research. Tell them I sent you. Nippy noodle cats! Except they were made to look kind of like toy poodles and stuff. Back in the day, so like noon, yeah, sometime this morning. Didn't they paint horses to look like zebras as well? I love the use of they. I mean, I just went with they used to back in the day. That's the vaguest start to any fact you could come up with, I reckon. Can anyone increase the vaguity of that fact somehow? Back in the day, maybe if you added sources state. Back in the day, sources state that they used to jack ferrets up with steroids and sell them as designer dogs. Precisely, Shannon. Someone's been paying attention. Thorn. Chinese? Chinese? I can't remember what this blue pip was about, but I guess we're going over there. You got a fun bear fact? Yeah, let's go with happy animal facts. We've had enough of realizing how horrible human beings are to animals. How about lovely animal facts? A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. That's pretty vague. A ferret can fit in a hole as small as 2.5 centimeters. A human asshole can stretch up to 7 inches, meaning you could fit 5 ferrets in your ass. Willing participants needed for a clinical study. Oh no, is that what I've signed up for? Oh, here's a... Well, I don't know whether... This combines Shannon's butt plug. This combines that and the bears. Apparently, when bears hibernate, I don't know if they put it up there themselves or if it is a natural occurrence as part of the hibernation. But they get a little fur butt plug to stop them from pooping when they're asleep. Also, it turns out that some bears, not all bears, but some bears have been known to give birth while hibernating. This is like a fever dream. Yeah, we try. A bear can be aged by counting the rings in its tooth root. Just how like we do with trees. Nice. The brown ones do. Brown bears, which can sometimes be black. Unlike black bears, which can sometimes be brown. Mabel and her stick! Oh my good lord, everybody needs to go to the live chat right now and see how happy Mabel is to have that stick. Fuck yes! Fuck yes, Mabel! Fuck yes! I didn't... Somebody snuck in and put bear cubs all around me while I was sleeping. And suddenly I feel much less bloated. Is the thought process of the bear. And the pistol shrimp shoots jets of water out of its claw. This jet of water implodes and very temporarily reaches the temperature of the surface of the sun. Much like a sparkler. So give a pistol shrimp a sparkler, they're unstoppable. Coming out of hibernation. Where the fuck? Why do you look like me? Yesterday, you were not moving unless there was an emergency. Oh god. That fucking that paw clasp is too much, man. Thank you for sharing, Rain. Also, Kenzo, did you know pigeons die while having sex? The one you fucked did anyway. Jesus Christ. That's great. Horrible! You're all horrible! I love it. Remember when this was a family-friendly channel? Oh, I can't get through this way. God dang it. Connor, you were literally about to say the same thing. Pushes, Bobby. Hey! Hey, girl.
Adristea, what happened to the baby you were sworn to protect?
Oh, we raised him until he was strong enough to protect himself.
Oh.
I do not know where he went once he walked out of our lives. I think of him often, though, wondering if he survived. Either of you heard of a god named Zeus?
Zeus? Zeus? You're kidding. She said Zeus. Zeus is the king of the gods. He overthrew the Titans, established law and order, created Olympus.
Oh, he's doing
King
all right
of the
then.
Gods. Zeus? It seems much transpired while I was imprisoned.
You really knew Zeus?
Through his teenage years, anyway. I could never have imagined
Christ,
he would
can you
achieve
imagine
so much.
a teenage
King
horny
of the
Zeus?
Gods. My goodness.
Like, full adult horny Zeus is bad enough. Imagine going through god puberty. Oh, just 5 more minutes. This is why it's great to have a really long schnoz. Because you can be all lovely and warm and still be able to breathe. Right, can't upgrade anything. Can I enhance everything? Spartan Dory. Oh my good lord. The Thunderous Barbara. Sorry, Thunder Barb. Thunder Barb. We can upgrade to the highest degree. Spear Grip is already level 6. Spear Tail is already... This is fully maxed out. Lovely jubbly. Rim of Deflection. Also level 6. Belt of Tai Chi. Ah, I need a pomegranate. And the Wing of a Wanderer. Remember what a womble you are. Chat. Remember. Remember you're a womble. Remember. Right. Sorry, that was an important PSA. I like this jaggedy bit of rock. That's a good jaggedy bit of rock. Let's go uppies first. Or not. Go lefties and uppies. Oh, make me hard. Okay, I'm hard now. Yay! Okay, so the accessibility does work. Nice. Ooh, a bug. Dead bug now. Okay. Swear I learned some more bear facts today. Can't remember any of them though. Right then. Oh, for fuck's sake. I've just been welcomed back to the chat, so I didn't see any of these, by the way. Parenting 101 over here. Yeah, I raised a kid and just let him wander off one day. I hope he's good, though. Apparently it's worked, because he was king, or is king of the gods. Sorry, by the way, I haven't seen any of these messages. I wasn't ignoring anybody. Cinder, no thanks. Don't know what that is, but no thanks to you. Fair enough. Teenage Horny Zeus, that's just regular Zeus with less critical thinking, and that's already a low bar. Exactly. Imagine. Teenage Zeus created the oceans, which used to be whiter than they are now. A lot frothier. Voyager has an episode like that, where Janeway has to sort out Q's son. You wish you had a cuddle puss, but Nenya isn't that way inclined. You've never been to Wombledon Common? Mufasa said to remember who you are. And you guess that's a Womble. It is. Fully a Womble. You'd rather be a Teletubby? They are eldritch abominations. They really are. Where the bloody hell am I going? In the tournament semi-finals, on the coming Thursday, this week, should you go less good vehicle or nice trick in your list, or rather good vehicle with no trick? What is the reliability here? Is the trick... Is part of the trick the fact that it can go horribly wrong? Or is it a guaranteed work? It's just hard to make it happen? In vague terms, talk to me about this trick, because I like the idea, you know? Especially if it's unexpected. If it's not something that you reckon can be planned for very well, go for the trick. You can turn one roll into an automatic hit and wound on really heavy hitting weapon. Automatic hit. Okay. Is that like low level damage, or are you... I mean, it sounds like that's a fucking... That sounds like... a more solid, regular amount of damage. Which means, arguably, that's the one that you've got less probability of things going wrong. So I'd go with that. Olympian shards. Lovely. Oh, come through here now. It's an anti-tank weapon, which does make sense. Shitty spear and a trick it is. Shitty speeder. Is it your Panzer Shrek? Is it Shrek Panzers? Whoops. I need to fall down. Why do we fall, Master Bruce? For the insurance money. That one works now.
It has stripes.
It's a kitty! Wrong button! We haven't been here before. This is fun. Stop dribbling on me! Is what I often say to old cats. I mean, I say it, but they never listen. Gorgon grinder. Just another bit of meat for the Gorgon grinder. It's a good name. It's a good name. Dribbly cats, best cats. Going back about the bears with ejector seats, how did they get the bear to fly the plane? Carefully. Barely! Milk, it's bedtime. Sweet dreams. Have a good one. Schlaf. Schlaf it up. You having a schlaf? You having a fucking schlaf? I need to use that more now. I quite enjoyed that. I don't even think that's the first time that I've heard that used, but I'm doing it. Can I get some ahoy hoys to send Nilk?
You've been a wonderful
After
audience. Thank you, and
sleepy
good night.
Betty night times. apparently there was I think it was a Russian Tsar or something who had a pet bear, and he taught the bears to go around parties with a drink, like with drink trays, filled with vodka. Oh, extra vodka fact. Here we go. Vodka was in Russia. Vodka was originally only available in buckets. If you wanted some vodka, you had to get a bucket of vodka. Also, it's apparently this Russian dude that had the bear that who taught it to, or had someone, I guess, probably maybe not himself that actually taught the bear, but somebody taught the bear to serve drinks at parties. He also had the bear taught to harass people that just didn't take the drink. Cheer up, might never happen. Code Blows is off to maraud the high seas in search of a real challenge. Exclamation mark, marauding for a high-risk, high-reward maneuver that might see you walk away with a ton of plunder. Might see you walk away with nothing. If I push you into this, do you die? No. I'd like some booty. Well, you need to type exclamation mark marauding then. What's going on here then? You having a little listen at the door? Bonk. Tear of stone. Tear of stone? Wait, if he was listening to the door... No. Oh, I'm doubling back now. Buddy. Scorpions? Ooh, Gorgon head. I'm sorry, what? Open hatchery locks? What? I just poked this face and its eyes lit up. What? I don't know what a hatchery lock is. I've opened one though. I'm sure that's nothing bad. Miko was showing his support last time that you went to the pub to watch the football. Did Miko make a lot of friends? It feels like Miko would make a lot of friends. You've eaten too much food today. You know it's from stress. Fuck. So silly though, as you're fine, but ugh. It's true. Like, that is a real fucking feeling. Mental health nurse didn't do much today, so you have to work out why your nervous system is so shot. It is a weird world we live in when we have all of these systems inside of us that are designed to keep us safe. Sometimes they short circuit. Then you're left with impending dread for no reason. Or impending dread for reasons that don't really match up with the feeling. I'm sorry that you're having a time though. Miko just caused chaos. I respect Miko for the choice. You blame hormones! Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, big fan of not having to worry about anything. Ever. See, I was gonna say, oh shit. I was gonna say hormones, and I was like, well, realistically. Oh my god, fuck! My thought process does change with hormones, but it's a very different style of hormonal change. It's not so much on a monthly cycle, more of a weekend to weekend cycle. What did I just do? Oh, stop dripping on me. Well. Oh, hold on. We can throw some stuff over here. Oh, we've cleared the whole lot. Lovely. Congratulations, Shannon and Coblos. Final crime and stone corpse ingredients are used to enhance the ghouri. Right. We found every corner? No. I got a hair in my cup. Blood tests at 8:20 tomorrow. And you're slow cooking a meal and heading down into town for your first therapy session in a month. You're strangely excited. You'll be going to your therapist yelling, "Fix me! My head broke! This is your job! Do something about this!" I'm glad that you're excited. I mean, if nothing else, that means that you've had good experiences. I do know people that have had bad experiences with therapy, and it's kind of put them off, and it's such a shame, because, like, shit's important. And just because you have one bad experience... I mean, some people have had multiple bad experiences, so I guess I should wind my neck in, because it's not my experience, but still. There are... Oh, look. One of these faces is shining, just like the Gorgon face that I stabbed earlier was shining. I wonder if this... You can't really see it because it's behind my ass, but I wonder if that statue of the dour-faced statue is indicative of the room having some sort of Gorgon mask in it. What you slow cooking? Fajita pasta bake. Your housemate finds recipes on Instagram and sends them for you to make. Great setup. They specialized in BPD and ADHD. So you love them and have worked with them for 5 years. Nice. Tomorrow's April Fool's, so you're gonna go and be sus over everything all day. Until midday? Wait, have I got that mixed up with Pinch Punch first of the month? It is the law though, right? It is actually written into law that you can only pinch punch somebody up until midday. You have one for less than 2 weeks, so you're gathering recipes, hence the question. Happy to share them in Fras's Discord when you've made them? Or just share them. Do it up. Do it up! Right, jump over here. You don't have a lot of health. No. You love your morning Pocopia? Wait. What? I require context. Copia. Wait. I've seen that name before. I've seen that word. Are we talking games? My poor brain. One of these days. A new Pokemon game on the Switch 3! Holy shit. Rain, you've been to the future. Yes. How much has changed? And do they live underwater? And how's my great-great-great-granddaughter? I mean, I'm assuming pretty fucking old. Scary. Up. And path. Oh yeah, we are 6 hours in. I should be taking a bio break right now. Technically. No, I should be good. I should be good. Right. It's bio break time. What am I doing? Ta-da! Right. I want to clear this green area, the stone hollows. Oh, there's another Gorgon head. You don't get this whole hatchery thing, but we got some locks. We found out that we can smack Gorgon faces in walls and they light up. And then there's a big door which seems to have corresponding faces. That's fun. Ahoy, hoy, Jane. How are you? Alright. How's things? Ooh. Wait a minute. I don't understand how we do these ones. Oh my god, I've now understood how we do those ones. Okay, so apparently we use the special Demeter. Interesting. Petrified Spike. Spear tip focused on inflicting stone damage. Huh. Well, now we know how to use... That is interesting. That is interesting. Because I think that might be... That's possibly the last... No, it's not. No, it's not. We do have those fruits that we still can't figure out how to remove them from the trees. Stoned? Wait, what? Did I put that spear tip on? No. I'm confused as to what just happened there. It's not the first time in this game that I've been confused about what the crap's going on. And it's a shame that the first thing that I think of is, wait, was that a bug? this bad boy. Oh, crikey, what have I just done? Let's set like some more FrasWhars. No, don't get poisoned. Tiny little Gorgonite. Don't need you, thank you. Whilst I'm here, I'm just gonna stab some walls, see if there's anything hidden around here. Also, is there a Gorgon face? Open up the big door. Oh, there's a Gorgon face. Okay, that means there's only one left. Buttocks. Arguably, if we get turned into stone whilst we're in the air, surely we should like fall and break. I mean, I don't want it to happen, but more Titan shards. Right, annoying thing is, I didn't realize that that's sort of what we were doing, so we've explored a lot of this area without keeping an eye out for Gorgon faces in the walls. And there's only one left. And I think now, yeah, that's kind of all of the, that's the whole of this area, right? We did enter through this section, so I'm gonna hope that it's anything that's past that could potentially have a Gorgon head in it. Also, I don't know whether I'm supposed to be doing this right now. We sort of just stumbled into this. Because I'm having... I am leaning into the fact that I quite like the exploration of this game. Don't like the fighting. But I figure, you know, if I'm going to play this as part of the full franchise, might as well enjoy what I can. You think you found the appropriate setting? Click the cog at the bottom left in Task Manager. Ask me before applying efficiency mode. Okey-dokey. Give that a go. That's very kind of you, Starly, for looking that up. Appreciate it, dude. Cog. Default. Ask me before applying efficiency mode. Nice. As it stands, all of those OBS browser sources are under efficiency mode, but hopefully the next time that I load it up, I can have a little look. Hopefully at the end of the stream, I'll have a little checky. That's very kind of you, dude. Faces, looking for faces in the walls. Show me your faces. Show me your balls. I'm waiting. Right, so this was how we came into this area, right? I'm going to hope that it's not, like, back out this way. This is how we got in here. I don't even know what this is. It's potentially part of the main story. I don't know. Gorgon wall face. Sounds like an insult, do you think? Did we find one down here? I think we did. Oh no, maybe I didn't. I didn't! Here's the final. Stone wall. We have opened the hatchery lock. Again, I don't know. What's our current actual goal? Return to Sparta. It's possible that we are sequence breaking here. I don't know. Wouldn't put it past this game to have a massive sequence break. Just in it. In it. but I'm keen to have a little look-see. Maybe I should save before I go in here. It's a shame we can't save on separate lines. Anyway, here is the big door that it looks like we have opened multiple locks on. Welcome to the hatchery. What's that up there? Oh, hi! Mavro Cent. The Maverick, 50 Cent. She's pretty. I mean, she got a really quite fun colour to her. Got her down to half health. Not going well. Oh, for God's sake, would you stop with the leeches? I've killed a load of you. Well, they're not. They're Gorgonites, aren't they? What? Ah, poisonous drip from the little Gorgonites on the ceiling. The dribblers are not helping, no. Luckily, it means we can go in again and we will have full health this time, which is nice. I reckon we got this. Let's do this so we can take the ones out in the ceiling, maybe. So they all come back, so I'm assuming they just infinitely spawn whilst we're in this fight. Ah! In the corner. Not always the best. This looks way better. We're at half health, but she's almost dead. If I get torched by these Gorgonites, though, I'm not going to be happy.
Deimos, I discovered a hatchery in the Stone Hollows. It's safe now.
Whoa, good thing you found it. That many more full-grown Gorgons would have been a menace. Sounds like they put up a fight.
Their watcher was formidable.
But no match for you, huh? Sorry I missed that.
Another tier of stone, which we can take to Cersei. Well, that was fun. I mean, was that... Good lord. Oh yeah, we do have quite a lot of... That's golden razor. I haven't caught a single golden razorback. I don't quite know how that works. They're the boars, I'm assuming. They're saying that they have the same coloured, like, slow-mo thing as the Nike shoes, so maybe we need to use the sling to, like, throw shit at them. I haven't seen one for a long time, so I wouldn't be able to tell you how or even where we would find one. We can get this bad boy now. What were you? Well, I guess we can go and find out. That is mad that this griffin was Zeus's mother. Feels like that should be something that we could be able to read on that wall. Was that in Sparta? Where was that? There was a wall of some description that we could, like, add stories into. Savey Davy. We're up here. Hi, dudes. I don't want to play. Thanks, but no thanks. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. Oh, great, and now I get pushed off the edge. Wait, what's with the stone thing? I'm, like, turning people to stone now? I don't know why. Goat getter! Whoever made like there's creativity here. I really like some of the fucking puns. What was the other one that we just recently saw? I mean, I don't like them enough to remember them apparently. But that's an achievement called Goat Getter. Like Go Getter, but Goat Getter. Whoever came up with that needs a raise. Ow. Come here, you cheeky bugger. Again! Turned him to stone, but I don't think I have the stone. No, I do. I currently have the petrified spike equipped. Right, because I looked at the thrust of 100 cadets and thought that was part of the spear tip. I understand now. I must have accidentally equipped that. Oh, fun. Well, okay. Kratos, thou drip-defeated dross pile is a great one as well, Cinder. I don't know whether I said that before. Have you? RPs? Yeah. Damn it, I was trying to hit the thing. Did that work? So there does seem to be a lot of color-coded puzzles. And I'm pretty sure... Wait, hold on. Is this gonna be... one of these? No, one of these? No. Is there... You know what? I'm just going to take a picture. I think I've got rid of enough of the pictures in the game that I can take some more without worrying about filling up the memory. I haven't quite figured out what this does. Oh, bugger. There we go. Swap these around. And we're away. We didn't come here for nothing, though. Because I'm pretty sure... we can get this bad boy up here. out of my way, you weird little hatchling. That's how I speak to the kids anytime that I'm in a production with minors. Out of my way! You tiny humans. There's the door. Okay. So I do need blue orbs. I don't have. Yeah, okay, so we've got to beat some people up and grab their orbs. Don't use anything that needs blue. I think pots and things are quite a regular source of blue orbs. Nice. Not a lot, though. Oh yeah, the owls! I wonder, do I get blue orbs for going into the owl hatchery thing? Very sweet music. So we've already gone through the floor level ones. I think we've got one of these middle ones as well. Yeah. Nice. Any blue? I think it's just reds. Lustrous metal, durable plate. Bums. Ooh, this last one requires 2 to be undone. To wit, 2 who to be done. Keep up the good work, singing owls. Yeah, annoyingly, in order to get through this next bit, I do need to find more blue orbs. So, beat people up and not use additional weapon attacks. What about you? No, that was a lot of green and red. The yellow attacks use the yellow bar. Don't have to worry about magic attacks. Satyr Stalker! Okay, that one's not as good as the others. They were having an off day. Pots, plenty of blorbs. Would you be filled with blorbs, sir? Blue orbs. Gotta find a different term for blorbs. Blue orbs, not blood orbs, because blood orbs is blorbs. It's a delicate system. If I miss, I'm gonna be really rather upset. There she blows! Wait, I don't think I needed anywhere near as many as I had. Demolisher! Oh my god, rusty scraps still? But now we've learned that it is this that we need to do for this. There are different Demeter abilities. No? What the fuck is going on? What the... Okay, fine. Try that again. Why couldn't I grab hold of it? Is it because it was moving? Why? What is going on? Also, I reckon I could probably have just jumped that. Anywho, that's a lot of blobs. Blue orbs. That's a sacred offering to Apollo. I can remove this bad boy. Not this one, though. That needs to remain. What do we have here? A door! That's adorable. I earned this. What else in this section? Oh, hold the phone. If I am gonna... let's try this new spear tip. But, whilst I'm here, let's upgrade said spear tip. Where is it? Down here. Been honored by the furry presence. Fantastic. Earth-shaking impact that shatters the ground beneath one's feet. L1 and triangle. He's a bit sleepy. Ooh. Oh, and then we get to flick him around. We get to play hockey. Nice. It turns out that this one might be really fucking useful. I can hear through the controller the sultry sounds of something sexy. Oh my god, it's the final bird. Wait, this is gonna be a fight, right? Okay, well we get to go back. I kind of wish that I'd come here first, but fine! This spear tip really fucking good for ads, apparently. It just turns them to stone instantly. What am I doing? That's what I want to do. Deimos is here!
Glad I finally got to see that happen. That's
Sliding in from the side of the screen.
On the island by now? Yeah?
You may be right.
You're entirely correct. No ifs and buts or maybes. A sultry, sexy bird. Looking at me with a cocked head. Not that kind. Okay. Three hits and they turn us down. This is super useful. I know these guys are only level 4. I don't even know whether we have a level. Oh, we do! We're level 5! Okay. Well, in which case, I know these guys are only, like, weird little ads, but still. They're like 400 blood orbs each. What about you? Can I turn you into stone? After you've done doing that? I think I can. Yeah, bloody well can. If you hit them enough, they just break. Okay, this spear tip, definitely best spear tip. The status effect, just mildly OP. Now, of course, it doesn't surprise me that in a game like this, they have included a weapon that is clearly not balanced well. I've got 500 blood orbs. Don't you also break if you're hit enough? No, I don't break. If anything, I get harder. Woo! Cindy, you got licked! A joyous day for all. I mean, in cat language, that does mean that they are asserting dominance over you, but still. Stretchy puss and a dramatic flop. Big squelch. Oh, Kaloo Kalay, oh, frabulous day. Frabjabulous. But an Elorution who rules this roost. I mean, if she's licking you, then she's thinking, I'm in charge here. It's a weird thing, right? Like, you can understand how cats are like, yeah, no, I am in charge, because, like, clean the poop, give the food, they just lounge around all day, having a lovely time, you have to work for them. Are these? No. How the? Oh, hi. Bollocks. How do we do this one then? Well, first and foremost, I've got to remember how to do the vertical jump. R1, up, and X. Nice. Yeah, I thought it was going to be better than an Olympian Shard. I also don't know what we get for Olympian Shards. Is that one of the ones that we give to the Cacopes? Weirdly enough, also, I don't quite understand how Cacopes as a name has managed to stick in my brain. Apparently I like Greek names. Beatrix! Thank you, Squire. You're fucking awesome. Thank you for bringing the positivity. Need more of that in this world. Right, where are we at? The door! I have enough blorbs to get through the door. Like this with a square attack. Yes. We just do a normal one. Then up here we go. Oh shit, is this the Demeter? Yeah. Shores of Elaphanosis. Wait, what? Have I completed? Wait, what? Show me stuff. Region report. Huh. I mean, I suppose it is quite a small area, but it wasn't my intention to complete the 100% it. Hooray! I think. Oh yeah, the big purple swirly gate. Well, it's 9:30 here in the UK, and I feel like we need to, at some point, progress the story. So, let's go here first, because I've just... That's going to be an easy one to pick up. The joy that I'm finding is I'm like, I have found a way to... Like, I've figured out how to get through this section, which means I can get through the other similar sections. So I want to enjoy that. gone to the trouble of figuring out what with 3s they turn to stone in 2 hits. That's kind of mad. Well, I've lied. Because I can't get through here. Because that is a purple treasure. Which is the same as the purple treasure over here, which is the fruits. I mean, I keep on changing my mind as to what my code is. Alright, fine. Now it's story. Where are we going? Where is Sparta? Riding backwards on a griffin, baby Kratos. I'm assuming we didn't have to come in through the front door.
Kratos? You okay, brother?
I don't know anymore.
What happened? What did Brontus mean when he said you did it too?
In late spring, there were mock battles meant to test my command. Team exercises. There was a role I knew had no chance of success. I put Vasilis in that role. Every time. Every team, every battle.
Oh. Well, you were hoping it would force him to rise to the occasion.
He could only fail. Always no-win situations, always in the most exposed position of the phalanx. Always a decoy to be sacrificed quickly.
Why waste a valuable soldier on a lost cause? It had to be someone.
Every time? When there was nothing at stake save my reputation? It was my duty to make him better. I never gave him a chance. I just wanted to win.
What matters is that you recognize your mistake. Don't despair.
We have to find him.
Oh, Kratos has changed his tune. Hello? Can we get through here now? Yeah, this is 7,500 blood orbs. I don't know what's on the other side. But let's pay the tribute. Dirty hands. Ooh. A butterfly. Oh, hiccups. A butterfly. Jewel of Zateo. Emits an audio and visual beacon to locate hidden loot and secret areas. Oh, well, that's fun. And I got 300 blorbs back. I got some cash back. Just like I did with my Gigabyte Aorus purchase. I almost attacked that skeleton. Hello.
The foundry doors are now open. The delivery is ready for dispatch, sir.
Yeah, we got massively
Enough.
distracted as
On
well.
your feet, boy. You could perform every labor from here to Mount Olympus, and it would not atone for your disobedience. It has gone too far. You must stop your search for Vasilis. My orders cannot be more explicit.
But Vasilis did not have a brother to
just
search
as we
for.
had that
It has become my duty.
character-defining moment.
No, it has become your desire. Your friends are done covering for you. This stops now. For Sparta. For Sparta.
For Sparta! For Sparta! That was the same voice twice. That, by the way, that wasn't Kratos replying. That was the sculptor saying it twice. For Sparta! For Sparta. All right. Okay. Okay, weird, but okay.
He wants us to stop.
What, Vasilis just stays lost?
I didn't say that. We're gonna keep looking until we find him. He's
I just
worth
love
it.
Sparta so
We've
much.
looked everywhere.
Not all of the Baron's Step.
Won't it be dangerous with those cultists around?
Oh, we've already been back
To
there and
abandon
killed
a
a load.
Spartan is to abandon Sparta. I should have been his shield.
I'll be ready when you are, brother.
Let's go make some cultists hard. As stone.
Father, you disobeyed? Oh.
Yes. Someone had to bring Vasilis home. I knew then it was my responsibility.
But how did you know?
Something deep within you knows right from wrong. You must learn to listen to it. It can be all too easy to ignore.
Bad parent. I'll be ready when you are, brother. I'm just gonna lurk slightly out of visual range.
Boy,
Is there a way to recommend a franchise? The best way, franchise, is apparently how I've said that, is using the suggestions box in the Discord. Now, bear in mind that at the minute we are currently in the platform era. Much like the WWF back in the day, we go through eras. There are not defined seasons of the Retribution. There are general, vague eras.
Forge something?
All of these, I guess. The walls of Sparta. The walls of Jericho. Break the walls down! Break down the wall! The Attitude Era, see? Perfect timing. You two. Terrible girl dad.
well.
Oh, dude, you don't want to know what he does next. For a second then I thought we could enhance further than 6 with this guy, which that would make sense, because we can do all of this, well, maybe not the crafting, but we can do all the enhancing at the campfire, so it's weird that there is a crafting fella. Ras has recently suggested, Shepherd's Wishbone, a drink from the Olympi of Wellness causes stunning bursts on exit. Oh, the sippy sips. Okay, nice. Yeah, so in the suggestions box in the Discord, Ras has recently suggested Tony Hawk's Pro Skater as a franchise and as a platformer, which, to be fair, it is pretty much a platform. Right. So we should have now a goal on the... Find a way into the Baron's Step. Not more of a platformer than Discworld, though! That classic platformer. There was a balcony involved. What are stairs, if not lots and lots of little platforms?
What's the tally of your brother's latest claims, 3 Stymphalians now, a Scolopendra, and driving off a... oh yeah, pack of cultists. You two must worship at the altar of lies.
I am a liar. Even to myself.
You hit your head with that spear?
What if some games are platformers? So, the original genesis of the series must be a platformer at the minute. Of some type. So, for instance, we're not only playing this because it is a platformer in the God of War series. It just so happens that they brought out a platformer from the God of War series. The reason we're playing this is so that we can catch up with the latest release. Barren Step. That's over here, isn't it? Yeah. So we can find a way into the Barren Step quite easily by going to the Barren Step. So yeah, to be fair, I actually quite like it when games... This is not a good example of this, but I quite like it when games, in general, stray away from their roots to try something new. Sometimes it's a cash grab, and then it's quite fun to be like, oh my god, look what they fucking did. But sometimes it's an actual artistic decision to be like, okay, where else can we apply this like, these characters or this style of gameplay? He must have seen that. The dude who's guarding the gates, who is completely and utterly... He just fully doesn't believe anything we tell him. He must have seen a griffin just swoop down and pick us up. Our taxi griffin. Maybe he was looking the wrong way. He needed to sneeze at that very moment. But there you go, Val. That's the general rule. And we don't always go for eras that are so well defined as platformers either. For a good long while, we were in the well, it's the closest thing to the Attitude era that we had, I guess, which was the edgy teen phase. Why am I down here? I wanted to go and see if there was anything that I could offer. I know that we've got a cornucopia, and I'm pretty sure we got some olives as well. Oh, that's the final one. Lovely jubbly, tossing a spinning stone, tossing a grinding projectile. You're a grinding projectile. Unleash a volley of ricocheting blades. You're a volley of ricocheting blades. Oh, performing a brutal kill with a harvest glaive will expel blood orbs. You expel blood orbs when you've used the glaive to perform a brutal kill. I'm not even sorry that I said that. Additional gory slot. Does that... Wait, hold on. Hold on. Does that mean I get an extra bonus if I walk back to the camp? Enhance. Wait. Do we do it from here? What the shit? I have 2 slots available. Interesting, Val. Interesting. Okay. Well, we're obviously going to do the Jewel of Zateo. Because we just unlocked that. And we will also have... unstable gemstone, random orb from enemy on impact. Not bad. Feline friend uses health upon death, single use, resets upon restart at campsite. Hey, Talisman of Revival. Well, yeah. We don't die that much. But when we do, it's kind of annoying. So now can I can upgrade those now? Not you. Not you, because you're maxed out already. Not you, because you're maxed out. But what about the cat? Hooray! Wait, hold on. Oh, I don't have the claw of a cat. I told you guys about the story of the time when I ended up with a cat claw in my mouth, right? When I was growing up, we had a very old cat called Smudge who adopted us, as a lot of cats do. We think that it was some travellers that were coming through town and they had the cat and they just sort of left the cat, which was a real shame. But anyway, he found us. We fed him. It was cold. My dad brought him in the conservatory, being like, they're never coming further than the conservatory, all right? And then obviously, slowly but surely, they just became our cat. Anyway, very old cat, and I was playing with my school tie with the cat, dangling it off of the banister in the little hallway. And it obviously got its like claw hooked or something, and it must have pinged, and it ended up in my mouth. That was a weird experience. Archetype was there for that one. We'd just got back from school, and we were playing with the cat, running my tie around, and the cat was chasing the tie. Anyway, interesting experience. Because the thing is, I was like, what's that in my mouth? Spat it out into my hand, and then I turned around to RT and was like, there's a claw in my mouth! You had to wear a tie for school? Yeah. Bullshit, man. And, as we know, wearing a tie will increase blood pressure in the brain. No, reduce blood. It will increase intraocular pressure and decrease blood flow to the brain. That was some of the todays I learned. Only have for too tight? No. Well, I mean, maybe not too tight, but you have to have it on properly. But no, it's been proven. There has been studies done that have shown that having wearing a tie will increase intraocular pressure and reduce brain flow, blood flow to the brain, otherwise known as brain flow. Oh, kitty cat!
Another.
Channeling his new, we applied the cortical electrodes, but we were unable to get a neural reaction from either patient on that one. I love a bit of information, you know? We should all celebrate knowledge. Giving teen boys a piece of rope to tie around their neck seems like a great idea. Oh, yeah. More than once did I end up with a fucking line of burst blood vessels because somebody grabbed it and yanked it as I was doing something, as I was being very fast somewhere. I thought I needed to go all the way through here, but honestly, I think we just need to head to the purple mist. Hang it. Away with ya, you cheeky cultist. I really like that we can kill these big ones as well, with just turning them to stone and then bashing their stony parts. This weapon, way overpowered. Wish I had it earlier. What the fuck is that? There's a secret up on halfway up that wall? Oh no, we're going the wrong way. Yeah, what the crap is this? What are you showing me? Obviously, if I find them, I'm gonna... Fucking hell. Ah. If I find secrets, I'm gonna go and explore them. Do I have to push that every time? I swear we've pushed that block out of position. Have it, leech. Why do the cultists keep leeches in jars? The leech has many uses. Although these ones seem a little bit more aggressive than your standard. Your standard bloodsucker. This away? You wouldn't keep them... You wouldn't keep them elsewhere? Yeah, I suppose. What about in the bath? In the bath. It's no joke. I'd keep all my leeches in the bath. So I'm supposed to... Well, I suppose I'm not. I'm supposed to have got this level 6 Guri thing. To know that I could attack that. Lustrous metal. I mean... Fine. Fine! I guess lustrous metal is not the most basic stuff in the world, so I guess it makes sense that you'd wait until after you'd got that ability to give it to me. I don't know. Anyway, we have some lustrous metal walls. Also, the fucking textures on the candle are absolutely fucked. It looks like... You know what this looks like? The candle texture? It looks like those rotating picture frame things, you know, where you look through the outside and there's a row of holes on the outside of a ring. Is it called a Cylon? Interesting. But yeah, where you spin it up to speed and then it's basically a very, very short looping animation that you look through the holes at. Anyone else see that? I'm gonna say they look like the rolling indicator lights that some cars have. Yeah, what the fuck is with fucking car lights and shit at the minute? Anyway, I'm not gonna go off on that rant. I thought about it, and then I was like, you know what? That's an old man rant. A zoetrope, is that what it's called? The line of, like, inside the ring is a load of static images, but then when the whole thing is spun and you look through, so it goes, it's a big ring and it goes whole picture, whole picture, whole picture, whole picture, all the way around the inside, and then when you spin it up to speed, you can see something. That's what, yeah, zoetrope. Ah. Learn something new every day.
Well, we're here.
Although I feel like I probably knew that at some
inside?
point and just didn't
Adrastea.
commit it to memory.
Storm's coming. Think she can fly in it?
One way to find out.
Color from here when you're ready. I'm with you.
Zoetrope or spinny picture mover thingy. Yeah, technical term. Oh my good
Where
lord!
to, my children?
Did that not
Further into
ruin
the
your
barren
knees?
steppes.
Hold tight.
You just
The wind
stiff
is
leg
picking
landed
up.
that, full speed.
I can drop you here, but will not be able to hear you if you get into trouble. You will be on your own.
Understood.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're now ignoring a direct order. If we're caught, you have to deny your involvement.
So you can take all the credit for finding Vasilis? No way.
Not all the credit. All the punishment.
I'm not letting you do that. We are in this together. I don't care
I want a
about the
spear.
punishment.
It seems really
You
nice.
will.
It seems like a useful ability to stamp the spear, to put a punctuation part in your sentence. Oh no, for a second I thought we'd accidentally zoomed in. No, we're fine. I'm a Brit. I have an umbrella? No. I'm a proper Brit. I just get wet. DBM, you had one of those with a monkey flinging poo. 88 minutes of that was still better than Star Wars Episode 1. Hi-oh! Wow. Low-hanging fruit can still sometimes be the sweetest. Nom, nom, nom. What the fuck? Wow, we're deep. Da, 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 da.
How empty this place is?
Yes. Like our previous visit, probably won't last long. Stay alert.
Well, that's because they're all stuck behind a gassy wall. Na, 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 na. Anyway, I'm obviously going to smash everything that I can. MX, if only it was!
Not yet. But we will find him.
When we come back with Vasilis, all will be forgiven.
You know the elders. You know the Agoj. There will be consequences for disobeying. Be smart. Deny your involvement.
I said no way. It wouldn't be fair.
I'm ordering you.
If I disobey you, I'll be punished, which is what you want me to avoid. That makes no sense. I win. Now we should be quiet. I think you hear something ahead.
Nah, it's cool. I just killed it. It makes the artwork. Yes, okay, I'll give you that one. Yes. But the thing is, that's what I wanted this to be. You love the old Spartan walkie-talkies. Over. Okay, even these level 6s, this spear tip turns them to dust pretty friggin' quickly. Let's go up. Usually it's my instinct to go down first. Not this time. Can I hit the chandelier? No. Ah, Spartan lasers. What the fuck is going on here? Well, at least our newfound abilities have made tracking through this easier. Oh, for God's sake. I think I've just seen the puzzle here. Why did I climb up? Alright, fine. Alright, love. I'm gonna get you all dusty if that's okay. There we go. You too, mate! So overpowered. Ooh, what's this then? A Daedalus plan. I think there was a Daedalus plan for the Trojan horse. Imex, I'm not gonna lie, I never finished Blasphemous 1. On my laptop, I still have both Blasphemous and Blasphemous 2 loaded up because I had high hopes. It's been it's been over a year now. Well over a year. I had high hopes of, like, clearing through Blasphemous and then going straight onto Blasphemous 2. Oh my god, we can turn the owls to dust in one hit. Hey, look! Look, everybody! The flame! The flame! What does that remind you of? A zoetrope! What the fuck's going on over here? What is that? What did you just do? I want to be able to do that. Reminds you of a glitch. Well, that's interesting, because it almost as if it is a glitch. Hey, look, another zoetrope. And a zoetrope. That looks like, oops, my texture got half picture offset for some reason. If you're thinking about it, any sprite on a loop is basically an electronic zoetrope. It's just this one has not been lined up properly. What did I just do? Huh. Wait, could I have just blown through there? Did I already turn this on or off? Or... No. What does this do? Horsies. Nice. I'm trying to think whether or not the animation just was never there, or if one of the updates broke the animation. I feel like it may have never been there. If anyone wants to do me an interesting solid, and maybe I can't even remember what area to tell you to go look at, but in the VODs, just have a little look over the candles in the VODs and see if their flames ever actually worked, or if in one of the updates, because there's two options here in my mind. Number one, they somehow broke the candle flame animations with an update, or the candle flame animations never worked, but then in one of the updates they just pushed them out anyway, even though they're clearly broken. You've spent a good few minutes scanning Aeneid, the Republic, and the Odyssey, and you can't find any mention of lasers. You gotta look harder, alright? Read between the lines. He looked at her with laser-hard focus. That's not a metaphor, alright? Ooh! Mexican wave! Wee! 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 They're at the ball game. Oh, no. Oh, yay! Oh, I'm upside down. Hey, Deimos is here.
Yeah.
Brother, we're in real trouble. And Vasilis?
What about him?
He was here?
Look in the corner.
His coat. They got him too.
It's not Vasilis,
look
by
at
the
our
way. It's just a bit of
weapons.
fluff. I know I'm in the way, but it's just a bit of fluff. It's not actually
Our
Vasilis.
minds are our greatest weapons. And they didn't take Kurg's.
I know you're just calling it that to cheer me up. But thanks.
We're getting out. Now.
And then what?
The cult must be stopped. They aren't taking anyone else.
Dude! What the fuck?
Together?
Always united.
You can just... He's just stood up and run off! Untie me!
Our weapons!
What the fuck? The weirdest story beat ever. That
Gear
could
up.
have been really tense.
We have a cult to bring down.
But effectively, what that was, oh no, we've been captured. Oh, it's all right, they didn't take our weapons. Cool, we're free. Putting it out there to the writer. That's a nice idea for a story beat. They're at their lowest. They've been captured. But that's the perfect time for some character growth. You could see it was kind of there. Deimos was really down on himself. He was really upset. Kratos was upside down and helpless. There was potential. Like a lot of this game, there was potential there. There was a little spark, but the spark fizzled out into nothing. The spark was released into some wet moss. Anyway. Damn it, game! I want to like it! I really do! Also, this fucking thing is still shining at me. And I can't pick it up. That's really annoying. And then we just go back to it. Look, I'm not saying I'm a great writer. I'm not saying that I would be able to make a better go of that. I'd give it a fucking try, though. I wouldn't just spunk a moment like that on... Oh no, we've been captured. Oh, there's no use. We're done for. Wait, no. Here's our weapons. Anyway, carry on. Back to the gameplay that you know and love. Hey, look, they made a handy-dandy campfire for us to save by. Get back in orbit around Mars, you slacker, Deimos. Oh my god. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. Chat. Is this a Billy bookcase? Look, I know the reference now. Nah, no books, but it's got a skull on it! My bookcase has got skulls on it. And my skull case has got books on it. Didn't it? It's got Cthulhu on it. Nice. Good to know he's still doing... Still out there. Still at large. I mean, to be fair, most things that I have Most things I own have skulls on them. Because, I don't know. I'm a 12-year-old boy at heart. I honestly think that, sorry, I just noticed that the skeletons in this area also drop leeches. Which, again, reminds me of the Tingler. And then the phrase "the Tingler" made my head itch for some reason. Oh my fucking god, really? DBM, thank you so much. Thank you for going back to the VODs. Now, is that our VOD? Is that our thing? Or is that someone else's playthrough? And if it's someone else's playthrough, were they playing on PC or PS5? It was YouTube. Ah. Ah. Oh, wait, what? We could have gone further? Well, that was the end of the line. This is fun. The horsehead lanterns are fun. Spooky. Very Gondor. They fucking love putting horse heads on everything. Those horse head helmets that made it look like everybody had... sorry, Rohan. Yes, no, you are correct. The horse head helmets that made everybody look like they had weird horse nostrils. Oh! Shit! If we go out and back in again, is it going to be back? 'Cause... Yes. Okay. How about one of these? No.
Demos, I caught up to a golden razorback, but broke, shattered. Little left but a tusk.
Tusk of gold, though, right?
Well, we know how to do those now. The shield bash, it worked perfectly, Tinder. Have it. Oh, you bugger. Interesting that you can still scream when you've been turned to stone. Oh, that reminds me of House of Wax. I did not like that when I was younger. Oh, DBM, to be fair, I was, if I'm completely honest, the reason I was asking about my playthrough is then we would be able to find the timeline. But, you know, if you're just going to go and look at other people's content and give their content views instead of mine, whatever, even though this full playthrough is on YouTube. Right, where are we at? This is locked, apparently. We can't get through the wibbly purple gate. Not jealous at all. Fully jealous. I'm horribly jealous. In the literal sense of the term. They're getting views on their videos and I'm not. Therefore, the jealousy is real. Right, where are we at?
What we built to last.
Huh.
What we grew
Final
can
one.
never spoil.
Christmas of Wow. Righto. Well, there's still more to find. This is kind of mad. Every time you go to watch one of my old videos, you have crazy hair or massive facial hair. It's a little scary. Hey, I go through phases. What a phase, Mom. God. But this, I was specifically asking about this game. I don't think I've changed that much since we started playing this, like, 2 weeks ago. Well, I do think I have shaved, so maybe it was an extra, 3 millimeters of facial hair. Is that too much? I get it, You're like one of those children that starts crying when their father shaves their beard. Not the baby's beard. The father shaved their own beard. And then the baby's like, who the fuck are you? You sound like Dad. But you are not Dad. I'm still trying to figure out the world. And I thought I'd understood what was going on here, but clearly I haven't. And I'm worried now. Is what the baby would say, if it could speak. My friends. My co-workers. My colleagues. In life. It is at that point that we will be calling